AMG family, Mondo here. Hey, just wanted to make sure real quick before we get started that you guys have subscribed to the AMG podcast channel. Go below if you can't see it, look a little, scroll down, whatever you got to do. Hit that subscribe button. It helps us immensely here at the AMG podcast. The second thing we need you to do is turn on your notifications. That way, anytime we drop new content, you are the first to be notified. That way we can grow together. We can learn in life together and do life together. All right. So with that said, let's get to it. All right, guys, so today we're going to talk about something that's pretty good here. Now, I'm looking at my notes, and man, I've got quite a few topics, but I have picked a nice, juicy one for today. Today, we are going to talk about getting life insurance, and we're going to stop kicking the can down the road. Get it today. For only $1.90. I'm just kidding. So we're going to talk about, man, living with urgency to get this taken care of, right? We want to make sure that people are insured. I can give you story after story where people have waited too long and they're uninsurable or they've passed. And I've had people who have actually sent in requests to see an agent. And I think, if you're an agent, you're seeing this, you like, yep, I've been there. They've sent in requests and they've died by the time you got to them. There was one individual story I heard a couple of years ago, and I believe that a gentleman has sent in a request to get some information, see if he can qualify. The day that the appointment was set for, the agent showed up at the door or at the house, and he noticed there was cars everywhere. And apparently, the person he was going to see that morning had a slip and fall in the shower, hit his head, and passed away. The same day that he was looking to get life insurance for himself and his family. I can bore you guys for days with examples of how these things have happened. All right. So one of the things regarding the Safe Money Playbook, we want to talk about like how to keep your family safe, their finances safe in this conversation, right? Like, how do we, live life saying we love our family, but yet we're not willing to do the most selfless act. One of the most selfless acts we can do is by making sure that they're good when we're gone. Yeah, we take care of them now. We love them now. We do in life this, that, and the other. But what about when you're gone, man? There's people counting on us. Now, men, hey, ladies, you can pause for a second. Men, I'm talking to y'all. Let's quit being hard-headed and let's take care of our families. They are counting on us. Our children, our wives, our families, they're counting on us to do right by them. It was said to me one time that, people say, being a real man, you take care of your family, you provide, you protect. Yeah, and that's true. You do. That's awesome. All those things I agree with. But the guy also said, but it doesn't stop there. It continues. A part of being a real man is taking care of them when you're gone. Man, that hit me in the gut. I heard that years ago, and I've been saying it since. It's so true, right? And I want to encourage people, if you are not insured or maybe underinsured, you don't have enough. And if you don't know, reach out to your agent, reach out to us if you don't have one, and, find one in your local area, whatever you need to do. Email me or hit me up on the comments and we'll figure it out to find out if you are underinsured. And if you're underinsured or if you need insurance, make sure you're covered. I don't know why people wait, right? Now, sometimes we don't know better. I get that. There's that. This is a lack of knowledge. We don't know better. I think when we're younger, we think we're invincible, right? Then you get one doctor's report, or you start waking up feeling different every day when you get 40 and up, and you start like, man, I didn't have that before. All those kind of things. You start realizing, your mortality, or you have people in your family passing away, and you see the chaos that creates when they're not insured. You see people raising money for the funeral. You see people doing a GoFundMe. And it's unfortunate you see so many people waiting because GoFundMe has become a form of insurance for a lot of people, which is kind of crazy. I know I'm grateful for that it's there for certain reasons, this and that and the other. But at the same time, if you really think about it, man, it's like, why do we put that burden on the community and the world, whatever, when we could take care of it? Like, why do we take that responsibility? Like, we take care of them while we're here, but then when we die, we make that the responsibility of the community. I don't understand that. And, I'm open to talk about or to even to debate, because I just don't understand that. And so, and I understand the heart of it. That's what I mean. Like, so I think maybe it's a lack of education. Maybe people just don't know better. I don't know, man. I don't have the answer. But my point is, if you're hearing me speak these words today, man, find out if you're good to go regarding covering yourself so your family is good when you pass, whether that be final expense, whether that be taking care of the mortgage, whether that be taking care of legacy, whether that be taking care of debt, whether that be taking care of income replacement for your partner, so your spouse or whatever. What all those different things that come along with death, make sure you are straight. And a lot of times, and this is, I'm gonna slide this in there too. I've heard quite a bit people say, well, I've got a will, I'm straight. Well, I will tell you this, a will is not bulletproof in court. Okay, so probate is coming. And probate is no joke. As a matter of fact, I have a young lady I spoke with the other day who has a severe situation going on personally, and she's getting a trust through AMG. She's getting a trust, put together, private family trust. And she wants to make sure she gets this done for her family. Because she said, I don't want what happened to me to happen to my children. I said, well, what happened to you? She said, well, I'm still dealing with my mother's estate in probate, and she died in 2017. And it's 2025. You've been dealing with this for 8 years? Yes, sir. Wow, man. Probate's a real thing. I have a buddy of mine, actually, a close friend. He dealt with the probate court for 12 years regarding his father. So that's a whole nother episode I can get into regarding protecting your assets in your estate, and probably have one of my legal partners on here to go through that, who actually constructs the trust for our families that we work with. But man, this is something, people understand, it's like, well, I've got everything, written down. So my family knows what to do. I don't need insurance. What does that mean? I've got everything written down and they know what to do. Okay. Do they also know that they're going to come up with 10 grand or so? One more? Hey, I don't care if it's 2,000, 1,000, $20. Do they know that? Did you tell them that part? Did you tell them, hey, here's a plan, but I'm not leaving no money? Like, did you tell them that part? Okay. So I'm trying to pull things out and extract things and maybe even poke a couple of buttons, man, because I've been doing this over a decade. I've sat with hundreds and hundreds of people, and I'm trying to tell you, like, this is real, man. I've seen so many people. I've had people literally look at me and tell me, man, I'm good. My family, they're going to be fine. They're smart. I got a kid as a lawyer. He knows what to do, this, that, and the other. What does that, your kid's intelligence has nothing to do with the fact that their mother died, father died, loved one died. They don't want to take their hard-earned money and put it in the ground and put it in the furnace and fry it, because no, people don't work to pay for funerals. They don't. I don't. So I'm saying, look, get our affairs in order, people. Let's do it, man. Let's make sure that we are good. And if you need a trust, and you could put a will within the trust, if you need a living trust, whatever, all that stuff to protect your assets and yourself, awesome. If you need life insurance, get it, man. Get it. Get it from me, get it from whoever. I don't even care. Just get it. Get it for your family. Get it. Have to get the right advice to make sure that you are protecting your family beyond your years. The most selfless act you can do is take care of them when you're gone. So what's the point? Stop kicking the can down the road, people. All right? Let's take care of it. People are counting on us to make great decisions, to make good decisions with great intent. Do the best you know how to do. And if you feel like you're capped on what you know how to do, find expert advice to where they can expand that and you can do even better. All right. So I hope that's encouraging. Not really trying to make anyone upset, but I'm just speaking my truth on what I've seen, what I've experienced, and what I've heard from humans. All right. So y'all be good. Hope that's helpful. Reach out if you need assistance. If you have questions, go get insurance. Take care of your families. And I promise you, you won't regret it. You're doing right by them because they're counting. All right. Love you. We'll see you next time. Bye.